Hello everyone, welcome to BA 640 Corporate Financial Management class. Today I will introduce the financial calculator that we will be using in this class. The Texas instrument, the BA2 Plus, is the model that we will be using in this class. For these items, you can get it from the most office supply stores like Staples, Office Depot, and Office Max. Even Walmart also carry this item. And the price for this calculator, I just checked it yesterday. It is something like a little over $28 one unit. Here I want to indicate a financial calculator is different from your math calculator. It has the several buttons that are dedicated to financial calculations. The next I want to show you that's the one by one of these financial buttons. So these 5 buttons are called the times value of the money calculation buttons. The value, so for this key, the N is the number of the payments or the number of the periods. IY, the period interest rates. PV, present value. PMT, payment. FV, future value. This one is the correction button. If you input some number wrong, then you can push this button once to delete the one digit you just input. IRR, internal rate of the return. NPV, net present value. CF, cash flow buttons. You can use the CF buttons and the up and the down arrow buttons to input the cash flow informations. This is enter. This CPT, compute. And some of the functions are above the buttons. If you want to reach these buttons, then you have to first use the second shift key, then to reach these buttons. The next is I want to show you that how to change the setting. For this financial calculator, it has very good memory. So anytime if you input the number into the calculator, if you don't erase these numbers, then these numbers will always be stored in this unit. So that's the reason I suggest every time when you start new calculations, remember to reset this financial calculator. To reset this calculator, the reset function is here, right? So to reach this one, first you need to push the second shift key, then push this button. So right now it's asking you reset or not. Then you push the enter key to confirm. The next is I want to show you is change the setting to display how many decimal places in the calculation. The default setting is the same, only 2 decimal places of the numbers are displayed. So some of the calculations may require more decimal places to be displayed. For example, most of the calculations I may ask you to keep the 4 decimal places in the calculation. So to change the setting for decimal places, that is should be changed the format setting. To change this setting, first push second shift key, then push these buttons. So right now the calculator tells you the current setting is 2 decimal places. So if you want to change to the 4 decimal places, push the 4 button, then push the enter button. So right now the setting has changed to 4 decimal places. Then you can change the setting. The next one is, for these financial calculators, it has the 10 memory units. Then you can store the values during the calculations. So it has the memory unit 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are total 10 memory units you can store values. Here I will show you one example how to store 456 into the memory unit 7. Okay, I have number 456. So this is the number. I want to store this one into the memory unit 7. So push the STO store key and then 7. So right now the 456, this number is stored in memory unit 7. I can clear the screen. So if I want to recall the number, then I can just recall RCL, push the RCL key, then remember the memory unit you stored the value. So that's the memory unit 7. We push the 7. Oh, no. So we first push the RCL, then we'll push the 7. So you see the 456 is recalled. So that is how to use the memory functions on this financial calculator. Next, I want to show you change the setting for the annuities. If you read the review notes, then you know that for the annuities, there are two types of annuities: ordinary annuity, annuity due. So the difference between these two is when the first payment occurs. If the first payment occurs at the beginning of the first period, then this annuity is considered as the annuity due. If the first payment occurred at the end of the first period, then the annuity is considered as the ordinary annuity. So to change the setting for the annuities, first, remember the default setting for this financial calculator is for ordinary annuity. And also most of the problems, actually they are the ordinary annuity problems. So if you say you have to change the setting to an annuity due, after you finish the problems, then you need to consider to change the setting back. So to change the setting for an annuity due, that is, change the setting for BGN. BGN is above the buttons, right? So first push the second shift key, then push the payment key. The calculator tells you the current setting is for the ordinary annuity due, ordinary annuity. So that one is the END. So if you want to change this setting, you need to reach the SET button. SET is above enter, right? So first push second shift key, then push the enter. So you see the BGN is on the top of this display. So right now the setting is for an annuity due calculations. When you finish the problems, then you need to change the setting back to the ordinary annuity. So to change that back, push the second shift key, then push the payment key. To change the value, you need to reach the SET function, right? So push the second, shift the enter, then you should change the value back, then quit the setting. So now is the default setting. It's for the ordinary annuity calculation problems. So that is how to change the setting on your financial calculator. Next times I will show you some examples, how to use this financial calculator to do the calculations. See you next time.